Hey, hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. It is that time somewhere around this awesome world of ours. I want to talk this morning about darkness. We all are born in the dark. I, like you, was born, aspire to do things, be things. Even as small children, we aspire to be things and do things. We're just not so in our head about them as we are once we become teens and adults. And we start making these goals that we want to achieve things. Now, understand the goals that we see, a lot of the goals that we see as we grow up are other people's goals. And we say, oh, I would like to be a writer or a speaker like I love speaking, or a lawyer, or we want to be a nutritionalist, or we want to own our own business, or we want to be a professional adventurist, whatever it is. We see that picture first and then we go into it. And a lot of the times that we don't pursue it or we get stuck is because we're still stuck in the darkness. And I say the darkness because that's where we can hide things. We can hide ourselves. I've hidden some of the past things that have occurred to me in my relationships in my life. And through that, it kept me stuck, or it kept me creating habits that were damaging to my family, to my friends, to my loved ones. All of these lovely relationships. And that stems from hiding things in the dark. Now, I don't mention the dark as a bad thing. I mention it as the ying to the light. The light is the yang. We need the yin and yang of life to have balance. And that balance is constantly going up and down and shifting. So I just wanted to say to you today, be aware of what's happening in the dark and bring it to the light. If it's a lie, you cannot escape the lie, but you can create truth now. If it's running from a relationship because you don't want to be hurt, or you don't want to give all of your love for whatever reason, or you've lied in that relationship, or you've created some boundaries and ground rules that stiffen and lock you into place, then you need to let that stuff go. Accept people for who they are. Accept you for who you are. And then just be in those relationships. Again, I'm not just talking about your intimate relationships. I'm talking about your family. I've talked to you before about the breakdown of my son and I. And I know that he craves the love and attention of his father as much as I crave his attention as a son, as a person, as a being. And we will slowly mend those roads. But I spent a long time being angry and upset with my father, and it wasn't until I had some people come into my life, role models and examples and even reflection, that I recognized that I was hanging on to that because I wanted him to apologize for the stuff he went through in his life. I wanted to be accepted by him as a whole person. Well, the fact of the matter is, folks, is we've got to accept ourselves first. We have to lift within us our kingmanship, our queendom. We have to lift that up within us first. Yes, we want to love our parents. Yes, we want to love our friends. Yes, we want to love our boyfriends, girlfriends, husband, wife. But we cannot be whole within that until we recognize their flaws as their perfection, our flaws as our perfection, and then let it be. I'm not saying you won't get upset or have arguments or be disappointed, because you will. But remember, all those things, those complaints, those disappointments, those anger, those rage issues, if you see them in other people, that's a mirror of yourself. Oh, I know that's hard to take, but it's true. Check it out. Look inside. Go into the darkness. It's there. More than anything, folks, come from love, send love, and love your mission. Peace!